at Char Costantino, Char's Corner, 35 years in real estate with 35 lessons. And we have Sarah again.
Hi.
So one of the things, I got a lot of feedback on questions that I want to ask Sarah, because these are questions that my audience felt it was important to know. So let's go over a few of those questions. One of the questions we had was, should I stage 100% with all of the furniture, or can I just use my own furniture and maybe stage with accessories or even partial furniture? Or, you know, some of those questions came up, and I thought that would be a good topic for you to talk about today.
Yeah, sure. So the easy answer is there's both options. You know, when you have a vacant home, then obviously it's going to be 100% staged, and we're going to bring in furniture and accessories and plants and pictures. But you know, there's a lot of times you come in and people already have all of their furniture out. So what my job is to come in and, you know, let you know about decluttering, which is one of the biggest things, right? You want to take out a lot of the personal and a lot of little knickknacks, take that out, and you really want it to be a more current style, right? Because that's what people see on TV, on all the shows that they watch, and that's what they're looking at online. So you really want to bring in your neutrals and make it look a little bit more current. So we can use some of your furniture and mix in some new pieces, and then really it's, you know, accessorizing and putting up, you know, the right pictures on the wall and the right, you know, the right shelving in a bathroom, all of those things. That's what my job is to come in and kind of pull it all together.
You know, I think that's a great point, because I've had some homes listed that I felt needed a lot of remodeling, because some of it was truly original. Not that it was in bad condition, but it's original. But when you come in with staging and accessorize it, it kind of like hides all the flaws, and all you're really looking at is the home feel, value, trend, colors. All of that speaks to people more than having sometimes a remodeled bathroom, you know, or do I have to change out, you know, all my flooring, you know, things of that nature that you obviously know that those are things people look for as upgrades. But we're talking about bringing an audience to your home. The best way we could do it is based on photos and then the look when they walk through the door. So there are some tips that Sarah has, because people had asked me, well, what are some of the tips that staging could help us with? And so I'm gonna let you talk about some of those tips.
So, you know, like she was saying, there's ways that we can hide things that maybe aren't your favorite or won't be, you know, the buyer's favorite. Instead of redoing tile maybe in the bathroom, you know, for such a fraction of the price, we can direct their attention somewhere else. So, and it's amazing what a new rug, new pillows, and new artwork on the wall can do for a room. You know, and sometimes it's as simple as a new coat of paint, just to, you know, take away some of that dated feel to a room, which again is a very inexpensive way to go for a new coat of paint and, you know, accessorizing. So it doesn't have to be a full renovation. You know, we can make a kitchen look so much different just by changing out a few things instead of redoing all of the tile and all the flooring in it.
And I think good that you had also pointed out in our conversation before the segment was the cost. So sometimes you want to know what that budget could be, and she obviously will work around your budget, so you can kind of understand that this is, you know, what you get for certain price points, so that, you know, it could be affordable. And I think that's the big fear that most people have when they want to have an option of staging, is that how much is it going to cost me, you know? So that's a good point. And I think that is, the other thing I wanted to ask you too is, like, you know, the trends. What are people like today? You know, you go to model homes and it's all decorated, and you see new colors and trends, and how the old is coming back to the new, and all of those fun things. But what do you see, just looking forward to, like, you know, next year or even the next 3 months? What are people gravitating to as far as style and color?
Right, so it's color. So, right, we've heard a lot of time, you know, gray is a big thing right now, but people are kind of overdoing the gray. So we're getting like gray carpet, gray walls, gray tile, and the idea is to make gray more of a neutral that's kind of in the background, and to bring back in color. So, you know, I think that, you know, the new color of the year is a navy for this next coming up year. But yes, so it's kind of coming back around. It's, you know, yes, we're moving a little bit more away from the brown still, right? Everything's more in that gray tone, but it's not bringing gray, gray, gray. It's mixing in more neutrals and then bringing in some color. So yeah, it's a fun thing to see that, you know, it changes constantly. There's always kind of something new coming out, but that's what I do, and that's my job, is to kind of know what's current and what's happening, so that you know, buyer that comes into the house is, you know, like, this is great. This is what I could have if I buy this house. This is what my house could look like.
I do know people do favor palettes and colors, and some people are warm, and you know, some people need the bright colors, and I think that's where the personality comes out too, because it's art, right?
Exactly, yeah.
And you have a degree in design, so it's very helpful for clients to hear what you have to say, because I'm a real estate agent.
Right.
You know, I see homes every day, and I see really nice ones, and I see some that need work, and it's always good to have your eyes on a project or a listing that I'm working on, because then I feel like the client is really getting everything they deserve to get that top dollar. So again, I thank you for your time today, and if you have any questions regarding Sarah or anything that you'd like to know about staging, please just hit me up on Facebook and Instagram, and I'm here for you. Thanks so much. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.